Ancient Egypt and the Pyramids, the civilization that defied time. For over 3,000 years, a civilization rose along the banks of the Nile River that would astonish the world forever. Ancient Egypt, a land of pharaohs, pyramids, and secrets still being uncovered today. This is the story of the greatest civilization the ancient world had ever seen. It began around 3100 BC, when King Nama united Upper and Lower Egypt into a single kingdom. The Nile was the lifeline. Every year it flooded, leaving behind rich soil that made farming possible in the middle of a desert. The Egyptians called their land Kemet, meaning the Black Land, after this fertile soil. And along its banks, they built something the world had never seen before. The pyramids, built as tombs for the pharaohs. These massive structures have stood for over 4,000 years. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built for Pharaoh Khufu around 2560 BC, is the last surviving wonder of the ancient world. Standing at 146 meters tall, it was the tallest man-made structure on Earth for nearly 4,000 years. It took an estimated 2.3 million stone blocks, each weighing around 2.5 tons. How they built it remains one of history's greatest debates. But Egypt was far more than pyramids. The pharaohs were considered living gods, ruling with absolute power over a highly organized society. Hatshepsut, one of the few female pharaohs, led Egypt through a period of incredible prosperity and trade. Akhenaten revolutionized Egyptian religion by introducing the worship of a single sun god, Aten. And then there was Tutankhamun, the boy king, whose tomb was discovered in 1922 by Howard Carter, filled with treasures that stunned the entire world. The Egyptians were master builders and engineers. They constructed massive temples at Karnak and Luxor. They carved the Sphinx from a single limestone outcrop, a guardian that still watches over the desert today. They developed hieroglyphic writing, created papyrus paper, and built irrigation systems that turned desert into farmland. Their belief in the afterlife was central to everything. They mummified their dead, preserving bodies for eternity. They buried their pharaohs with everything they would need in the next world: gold, food, furniture, even servants. The Book of the Dead guided the deceased through the underworld, past demons and traps, to reach the Hall of Judgment where their heart was weighed against the feather of truth. Ancient Egypt eventually fell to foreign invaders. The Persians conquered it in 525 BC. Then came Alexander the Great, and finally the Roman Empire. Cleopatra VII, the last pharaoh, allied with Rome, but after her tragic end in 30 BC, Egypt became a Roman province. The age of the pharaohs was over, but their legacy lives on. The pyramids still stand against the desert sky. The hieroglyphs still tell their stories. And every year, millions of people travel to Egypt to witness what this incredible civilization left behind. Ancient Egypt didn't just make history, it became history. This is History Nook. Subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that shaped our world.